Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power of Divine Universe, and I am here with a reading on what is the truth of your situation. I pulled many cards, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, definitely. I want to start off by saying if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, if you would hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos, I would greatly appreciate that. Hit the like button and share this video if you think others can benefit from my video. I want to send lots of unconditional love, light, healing, and positive vibes your way, definitely. Let's get started here. So the first card I pulled is reconsider. So somebody in this situation is reconsidering. If it's you, if it's another person that you're dealing with, but somebody in this situation is really taking a deep look at what is going on, what the truth is of this situation, and reconsidering which step they want to take. If it's going to be maybe towards you, away from you, or if you're going to take a step back or away from another person, or just the situation that you're going through in general. We have observe. So they're definitely, or you're definitely observing exactly what is going on, what the situation is, how people are handling it, if there's more people involved. Is the truth coming out? Are there more lies being told? Is there more deception? Is there more envy, jealousy? But somebody in this situation is really observing. And if it's not you and someone else, it might be an authority figure, or maybe just somebody on the outside of it, really reconsidering what is going on, and they're observing to see kind of what the truth is and what is happening. I have the heart chakra. So, of course, the heart chakra is located in the heart area. It is attached to compassion, love, beauty. It is driven by principles of transformation and integration, and is the fourth chakra, and actually bridges the earthly and spiritual aspirations. You need to explore what makes the essence of this chakra and how to unravel its powerful energy to enrich your life. And maybe that's you, maybe that's people, or maybe everybody in this whole situation needs to do that. We all do, pretty much. We have travel. Let every aspect of this travel unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. So maybe travel is definitely needed in this situation. Maybe you need to travel somewhere to deal with it. Maybe you have traveled away from it and someone is traveling towards you. Or maybe it's just news that is going to travel towards you to help this situation come to an end, help the truth come out, and maybe be able to close this cycle out. We have, let me see here. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So a Pisces can definitely be represented in this reading. But basically, I believe it's not that you need to do this. I believe in your situation, for the truth to be coming out, that spirituality and practicality is being balanced. That the universe is balancing out those two things, so then the truth can be, told, the truth can be known, and this, like I said before, this situation can come to an end and end this cycle. We have Two of Wands, vision. So there's definitely someone that has a vision when it comes to this. Is it a vision in keeping this truth hidden? Is it a vision in the truth coming out? Maybe it's you that has the vision to keep working hard, to keep really striving towards the truth coming out to help the situation end, help the situation come together. If it's a love sense, you want to keep the vision of this love coming together in your life. Maybe it is something to do with legal, and if it is, you're really, striving towards the legal system to do what is right in the situation, maybe to correct an injustice, maybe to prosecute people that have been involved, that have really made your life or someone else's life very difficult. But there is a vision, and you are working towards it, and there are other people on the outside working towards the same vision too, I believe. I have grief. So there's a lot of grief in this situation. The truth, is going to cause a lot of grief. Maybe the truth is going to be a really hard truth that people really did not see coming. Maybe you didn't see coming, but you're going to really have to work through the grief that is going to that's going to be left, by the truth being told. Definitely feel that grief, really work through it, allow yourself to grieve as long as it takes you. There is no limit, no, time limit for grief. Everybody deals with it in their own way, and it takes, you however long it takes. But I do recommend that you do not get stuck there, that you really try to move forward, that you really try to embrace the grief, work through it. If you have to go to a therapist, if you have to, talk to somebody that you can rely on and, and that you can trust, but really allow yourself to feel the grief. Don't mask it with any addictions, with drugs or alcohol, because all that does is just, it clouds it. It makes us carry that grief with us for a long time, a lot longer than what we need to do. Once we can work through that grief, we can release it to the universe, and then we are free of that. And of course, we're still going to have days that we're down and out and that we feel sad or whatever, but we're able to kind of release that to the universe, and we're able to kind of step into our new life, onto our new path without carrying that burden, without carrying that grief and the pain and the trauma that this situation has caused. So the next card I pulled is death. And with death is, it could be a physical death. Somebody might have passed away. And if someone did, I'm sending so much love and so many positive vibes and healing towards you. It could be a death to the situation. The truth coming out will put a death to the situation, and it will be able to be closed out. Or the situation is going to have a rebirth. Maybe your life is going to be, you're going to have a rebirth in it. You're going to be able to start over. You're really going to be able to thrive in the areas that you want to thrive. Really work towards the things that you want to work towards. Really have the life that you've been wanting for maybe a long time, but this truth has really hindered your growth, has really stopped you from being able to be whom you are and really have the life that you have desired. So allow that death to come in. Again, if it is a death of someone that you love or someone in this situation, I am sending you so much healing and so many positive vibes and just lots of love. Allow yourself to feel the grief again and to work through it and to release that person. And always remember that that we are always connected, that, we leave our physical bodies, but our souls never die. So we're still living. We're just not here physically in our physical bodies. So we have the Six of Wands. And with the Six of Wands, this is success, achievement, promotions. So you're going to have success or meeting an achievement that you've been working towards, and maybe even a promotion. Maybe you're going to be offered a job. Maybe you're going to be promoted in your work, or someone in this situation is going to be promoted for all their hard work to get this truth out, to release all the people that are involved, and to begin to heal and have forgiveness and really have unconditional love for each and every one that is involved in the situation. So I'm going to put the video on pause real quick. I had ordered some food. I'm starving. I'm going to eat and then I'll be back, just so you know, because you'll see that I paused it. But as you can see, I'm not feeling very well, so I'm going to get some food in me and then I will resume this reading. So, okay. A little bit better, I guess. Okay, where was I at? So the next card I pulled here is success. So there is going to be success that comes out of this situation. If it's success in a relationship, or I feel like it's going to be success in your overall life. It's really going to push you towards success. It's really going to open up new doors, new adventures, new relationships with other people, such as friendships, and maybe it will bring back, if you're kind of fussing and fighting with your family, maybe some of your family will be coming back into your life. But I feel like you're going to feel very successful after this truth comes out and after you work through the grief work and so on. But it is going to bring a lot of success towards your way, and it's really going to just make you feel really good and finally be able to step into your power, step into the unconditional love, and step into being yourself and really striving for the things that you desire in life and you deserve. We have teach. So maybe someone here is a teacher. Doesn't have to be. You could be a spiritual teacher. There could be a spiritual teacher coming your way. Maybe you're going to be offered a career in teaching others on maybe spirituality, on healing, on whatever your gifts are, whatever you your special is. You could also be like an inspirational speaker, kind of is what I'm getting from it too. Maybe you will speak out for other people that have gone through the same type of situation that you have. That could definitely be another way that we could go here with that. But you're definitely going to teach a lot of people new things. Maybe if you've had to really fight and you've been standing alone and really standing up for yourself and just really facing this head on, maybe that is teaching other people not to be afraid to do the same thing, and so on. So we have authority. So definitely there is an authority figure that's involved. If it's, the local police department, if it's the FBI, but there's somebody in authority that is definitely involved, and that's probably why the truth is going to be spoken. I wonder if it's somebody that's been investigating this, maybe undercover, or maybe it's just been somebody that's been watching what's been going on. But there is somebody in authority that has definitely been keeping an eye on the situation, and definitely is moving it towards it coming to an end and ending this cycle and having the truth come out. I apologize, I have to let my dog out now, so give me one more second. Again, I apologize that we keep getting interrupted. Okay, so the next card I pulled is Challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So you have been facing a lot of challenges with this situation. So the Divine is stepping in along with the authority, and they're going to put an end to your challenges. They're going to put an end to the burdens that have been caused towards you and towards this situation. So, definitely show much gratitude towards the authorities that have stepped in, towards the Divine, and allow the Divine to release you from the challenges that you have been facing, release you from this situation, allow the truth to come out, allow yourself to heal, forgive, and then move on. We have grief work again. So grief work is very strong in this reading. So there's going to be a lot of grief work needed. So again, allow yourself to feel it. Don't mask it with anything, because all that does is make us, carry those burdens with us for a long time. Allow yourself to feel the pain, the trauma, whatever it is, and work through it. And like I said, if you need to go to a therapist, you have people that are around you that you can, trust and console in. But just allow yourself to really work through that, so then you can finally put this burden to rest. Sorry, that's my dog. If you're hearing her, she's being silly. We have meditate and contemplate, full moon in Pisces. Pisces, again, is strong in this reading. So you need to meditate and contemplate what's going on here, how you're going to handle it, where your next step is going to be, where your journey is going to take you now. And just really meditate on being able to have lots of unconditional love and forgiveness for yourself and for the people that are involved in this situation. We have Four of Cups, boredom. With that, maybe you've been waiting a long time for this and you're kind of bored with it. It could be in a love situation. I feel that this whole situation is something that has really burdened you. It has really been hard on you. That's really just kind of kicked your ass in life. That involves a lot of people and has created lots of challenges and just kind of dissatisfaction, interruption in your life. But you might be, when I see the boredom card, I feel like it definitely hasn't been a boring situation. I think it's been an exhausting, just trying situation. So, I don't know. If you are feeling bored, release it. That's all I can say. I'm not really getting a download on that. I'm not really hearing anything. maybe it's just time for this situation to come to an end, is what I'm feeling. We have passion. So you've definitely been passionate about it. Or maybe it's going to allow you to be passionate about yourself, towards life, and towards other people again. Maybe your passion has been really dulled by this situation, really dulled by the people that have been involved, really has put you in a place to where maybe you were sitting in kind of a boredom state, and now you're going to definitely come alive and be able to be very passionate about life again, about yourself, about the things you're trying to create and grow in your life. So I think that's awesome. The next card I pulled is the Five of Wands, and it was in reverse. So this is a card that's conflict, quarreling, and competition. So I think all that is going to be coming to a stop, considering it was in reverse. So I think that if there has been a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, and a lot of competition, that is definitely going to be halted once this truth is, told, once the truth comes out. And I think that you're going to be able to, kind of walk away. You're going to be able to not have to deal with that anymore in your life, or at least with this situation. I can't say forever, but I think that, that is going to come to a stop, and that's going to really relieve you of a lot of stress, a lot of, anxiety, a lot of just, trauma, exhaustion, whatever you're feeling. So I have the Nine of Wands, and this is like pulling reserves together for the final push. So you're needing to really, kind of pull yourself together to really gather your strength, gather your courage to really make this final push, to really be able to make through whatever this challenge is going to be. I think that this situation is not one that has been fun. I think it's been one that's been just overwhelming and just a very powerful blockage in your life, and one that you have been dealing with for a very long time. And you might feel depleted, you might feel exhausted, you might not feel like you can deal with what's coming with it. But they're wanting you to gather all your strength, all your courage, all your willpower to have that one more push, to be able to push through this, to really open up your life, to really open up your possibilities, to really move on the path that you need to go down, and really, begin your life in a more healthier, less toxic, traumatic way. Improving health. So you're definitely going to be improving your health. If that's physical health, mental health, emotional health. But your health is going to be improving once this situation is out in the open, and you make that one final push to, to do what you need to do. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen in your situation, but I hope it's not going to be this long, drug out battle, or, I hope it's something that's going to, happen. The truth, will be out. The authorities will deal with it in the way that they see fit, and you're going to be able to really improve your health, really start, focusing on you, and, becoming a healthier person, mentally and physically, and just your life becoming a lot more healthier also. We have awaiting results. I feel that you've been in this stage a long time, that you've been awaiting these results for a very, very long time. And I think it's been exhausting. I think it's just been taking a lot of your strength, your courage, your willpower to continue each day. So I have to condone you for that. I just have to give you lots of props and, and say good job. Even if your situation isn't as dramatic as what I'm making it out to be, I want you to know that the universe is very proud of you, and a lot of people around you, even if you don't realize it or they don't tell you, are very proud of you for really standing your ground, for really fighting for what you believe in. And, your rewards from this are just going to be so great. But the biggest reward you're going to have is you're going to have your freedom. You're going to be able to improve your health mentally, and you're really going to be able to focus on what makes you happy in life, where you want to go from here, here on out, whom you want to have in your life. And really, the things that make you happy, that really give you the unconditional love, and just, all the self-worth, and just everything that each and every one of us as a human deserves each and every day. We have the solar plexus. Now, the solar plexus is the third chakra, in the spine area around the abdomen above the belly button. It is the chakra that is attached to our insecurities, boundaries, people pleasing, and the need to seek approval from others. It can create domineering personalities, being a bully, or to even manipulating other people. The way that you need to heal this, or if someone in this situation needs to heal it, is you heal your third eye. So do a third eye chakra cleansing. This is probably what's causing a lot of this grief in here. Maybe if it's not really so much your solar plexus, it might be the people around you that are insecure, that really have been bullying you and really have been trying to, people please, and really they were seeking the approval from others, so they really have let you down. They've really broken your heart. They've really kind of just thrown you, on the wayside. So please try to have forgiveness and understanding for people's mistakes. If this is the case, try to have unconditional love, because that's really what the answer is to this situation. I know that if it's a really bad one, if the authorities are involved, it's not something that's pretty light, but the way that we heal in life and the way that we're able to move on and be able to work through our grief work and is by having understanding, to know that none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all make bad decisions. And at times, the best answer is to forgive them, to love them, and then to move on. The thing is if it is a really bad situation, you can still forgive them and have unconditional love for them. But that doesn't mean that you have to have them in your life. So we have a sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. And that's just pretty much what I got done saying. You just really need to do some breathing exercises. You need to really, breathe in the positivity, breathe out the negativity, and you need to really allow your heart to be open to forgiveness in a big way. To not allow it to close your heart off, not allow it to, make you build this wall or a shield around you that you are going to shut out the whole world. Not allow you to have the forgiveness in your heart to forgive people for making mistakes. So we have courage. So it calls for a lot of courage, which I've already went over. You're needing to gather your strength, your courage. But I in this situation, I feel that you have had a ton of courage, and you really need to be applauded for that. I think that it's taken a lot of courage to do what you've done, to really have put up with what you've put up with. I think people have been just tremendously cruel to you, tremendously mean, tremendously judgmental, hurtful. They've done things that no human on this earth ever deserves to you, and that's how I feel. So emotions are running high, supermoon. And I was just going to say I feel extremely emotional, and I really do. I feel like I'm just going to bawl my eyes out. So there are going to be tons of emotions running throughout this. So you need to be aware of that. Your emotions are going to be high, and everyone else is involved. We have the High Priestess, which I feel that you are the High Priestess, even if you're a male. The High Priestess is a very intuitive person. Very intuitive. I believe that your intuition has really guided you through this, has really already given you the answers. You really know what's been going on. You see through people. You allow your intuition to guide you, and you have throughout this situation. Maybe not throughout the entire situation, but you have in the past, couple months, maybe past year, or maybe even longer than that. But the High Priestess knows it all. And that's pretty much how it goes. You cannot fool the High Priestess. You cannot lie to the High Priestess. The High Priestess can see right through you. She knows if somebody's telling her the truth. She knows if, somebody's trying to deceive her. And she knows what, is right or wrong. But the High Priestess also is strong enough to be able to forgive and to show compassion and understanding and still unconditional love. But you don't fuck with the High Priestess, pretty much. And they were fucking with the High Priestess. So if that's you, then they were fucking with you. And really, you don't fuck with the High Priestess, because you cannot fool the High Priestess. The High Priestess isn't going to bow down. She isn't going to back down. She's going to stand her ground, because she sees through everyone's bullshit, everyone's lies, and she's not going to allow anyone else to come in and tell her she's wrong or right. You don't fuck with the high priestess, pretty much. We have prayer. So know that your prayers have been heard and answered. So you might have been praying for this situation to come to an end. You might have been praying, that you are able to finally have the end of this come, so you can end this cycle and you can move on to, better things in your life, to free yourself of the emotional stress it's caused, and so on. So Spirit wants you to know that they heard your prayers and that they have been answered. So if you have been praying for this situation to end, that is exactly what is going on here. The next card I pulled, and I'm sorry if you hear, this place is crazy. I've never, when people go to a hotel, they don't want to listen to everybody's music outside. They don't want to listen to people being drunk, sitting outside, screaming and yelling and playing their music all night. And that's what's going on here. And I'm not a hard ass. I'm not a type of person that really let anything get to me, but I really feel like shit. I mean, I really do. And all I want to do is sleep. And I tried to sleep earlier and I couldn't sleep because there was kids running up and down the hallway screaming for like 2 hours. And then now I have all these workers out there and they're drinking beer and partying and playing their music. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just want to sleep. I'm on pain medication and I just need to sleep. But anyways, not like you need to hear all that. But if you hear all this ruckus, it's because that's what's going on outside. Anyways, your next card is the Devil in reverse. So, the devil is the devil. It is, this card to me represents the devil to the fullest. And it took me a long time to really look at this card. But see these people, they're chained to the devil. The devil is any type of addictions, any type of control, anyone, if it's a cult, if it's, a person in authority that is, really people are chained to, if it's any type of sex addiction, if it's any type of lies, drugs, alcohol, gambling, anything that we do too much of. The devil is the devil. I mean, it keeps us bound to whatever toxic things that are harming us or are harming the people involved. But it was in reverse, so the devil is no longer. So there are the toxic patterns, the toxic things that have built this lie and built this situation have been broken. People are no longer bound to the devil. And that's just a totally amazing way to end this reading. A totally amazing way for this reading to go, because you know that this is finally coming to an end. And you can be very grateful that it is, because the universe did hear your prayers and the universe is answering them. And the universe always does. So please always have faith and hope no matter what you're going through. Just never give up and just always stay positive and try to do everything with unconditional love, with forgiveness, with kindness and understanding and acceptance. Because that's really, in the end, that's what's going to make you a much better person. That's what's going to make the situation a better situation. And it's just really going to help everyone involved. Puddles quit. And the last card I pulled is the Six of Swords. And this is harmony after a strain, a long journey over water. So know that this is going to come into harmony. And you might be traveling over water. If you live near the water, maybe somebody's traveling towards you. But you might be going somewhere else. You might be moving. You might decide to move far away from what has gone on. But just know that this is going to end in harmony. The devil is no longer, and the last card is harmony. So it's beautiful. It's just an amazing reading. The situation might not have been beautiful. It might have been very painful. It might have just really wore you out, and you just cannot wait for it to end. You're exhausted. You're ready for the truth to be told. Maybe you're ready for your name to be cleared if they've really thrown you under the bus or whatever the situation. But just know the universe is working on it and it is happening. So it means that divine timing is happening at this moment. So that is amazing. I love it. And it just shows how beautiful and how, if we really are connected to Source, that, our dreams, our desires, our wishes, our prayers are answered. each and every day. So don't ever forget that, and don't ever give up on anything, even if it's the most challenging thing that you've ever gone through. Even if you've been fighting this battle your whole life and you've been doing it alone, you never do it alone, because the universe is right there with you. The universe is always right by our side. Our angels, our ancestors, our guides are always there to help push us through, to guide us down the path that we need to go down and really have a successful, unconditionally healthy, non-toxic life. So that is what I have for you for the truth of your situation, and I just think it's amazing. So I really hope it resonated with you. I really hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. And if you would like to donate to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you could and would. There's a link below. It's through PayPal. Even if you can donate $1, that really helps me out and it helps my channel continue. Hit that like button, share this video if you think other people can benefit from it. Definitely. And I just am sending you so much unconditional love, so many positive vibes. Congratulations, definitely. I think that's in order. And just so much healing and peace, kisses and hugs like always. Take care. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day, night, or morning, whenever you're watching this.